Throughout human history, the concept of the light body, a luminous vessel that transcends the material world, has lingered in mystical teachings, whispered among sages, and explored by seekers of truth. It's seen as a bridge to higher consciousness, an etheric vehicle that connects us to the divine. Yet the path to its activation remains veiled in mystery, often reduced to esoteric fragments or oversimplified metaphors. What if we reframe this ancient idea through the lens of modern thought? Enter Ken Wilber, the philosopher of consciousness and architect of integral theory. Wilber's model offers a profound framework for understanding how the light body isn't merely spiritual folklore, but a reflection of our multidimensional evolution. By weaving Wilber's insights into the discussion, we uncover a transformative perspective on light body activation, one that integrates the mind, heart, and soul in a way both ancient and refreshingly contemporary. Ken Wilber's integral theory presents a transformative framework for understanding human evolution, a map that guides us from the primal to the transcendent, from fragmented existence to unified wholeness. According to Wilber, consciousness evolves through a series of stages, each representing a distinct level of awareness and experience. These stages are not isolated. They correspond to the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual dimensions of our being, all of which must evolve in tandem to achieve a state of profound integration. In this light, the light body is not a mystical concept reserved for a select few, but the culmination of this evolutionary journey, an embodiment of the harmonious synthesis of all aspects of our existence. Central to Wilber's philosophy is the concept of full-spectrum integration. This is the key to unlocking the light body, the process of aligning and harmonizing every facet of our being. The mind, emotions, physical vitality, and spiritual awareness must resonate together, creating a cohesive energy field that transcends the limiting dualities of human experience. This integration isn't just about achieving balance. It's about generating a coherent field of energy that illuminates our true potential. In this state of coherence, the light body becomes more than a metaphysical concept. It becomes the living, breathing embodiment of our highest potential. It serves as a bridge between the finite and the infinite, allowing us to access a multidimensional awareness that transforms the way we perceive reality. With this expanded perception, we become more than mere individuals. We become radiant beings, capable of navigating the complexities of life with clarity, power, and grace, fully aligned with the flow of the universe. Ken Wilber's framework of all quadrants, all levels, commonly known as AQL, reveals a profound truth about human transformation. True evolution arises from the intricate balance of multiple dimensions of experience. This balance operates not only between our inner world and external reality, but also within the delicate interplay of the individual and the collective. At the core of this principle lies the concept of mind-heart coherence, which is foundational to light body activation, a process of aligning and harmonizing the diverse facets of our being into a radiant whole. Mind-heart coherence, often romanticized in spiritual circles, is, in fact, a scientifically validated phenomenon. When the oscillations of the brain synchronize with the heart's rhythms, an electromagnetic field of extraordinary power is generated. This coherence isn't merely metaphysical. It aligns the inner world, our thoughts, emotions, and intuitive wisdom, with the outer world we create and inhabit. This union, according to Wilber, bridges the duality between the intellectual, ego-driven mind and the soulful, intuitive wisdom of the heart. It merges the mind's aspirations with the grounding, descending energy of the heart, creating a harmonious field of being. The AQL framework suggests that this alignment is essential for personal and collective transformation. Practices such as mindfulness meditation, intentional breathwork, and cultivating gratitude serve as gateways to mind-heart coherence. These practices don't just stabilize the internal quadrants, they ripple outward, transforming relationships and environments. As we embody this profound balance, mind-heart coherence transcends fragmentation, and becomes the key to activating the light body. It leads us into a luminous, unified existence, where inner and outer worlds align, and the full spectrum of our potential is realized. Ken Wilber's theory of developmental lines revolutionizes our understanding of human growth, emphasizing that we evolve across multiple intelligences: emotional, cognitive, moral, spiritual, and more. At the center of this intricate web lies the heart, not as a mere organ of sentiment, but as the nexus where these lines converge and transcend. It serves as a portal to higher consciousness, the gateway through which fragmented aspects of our being find integration and flow. Esoteric traditions often depict the heart chakra as the bridge between earthly survival and celestial vision. Wilber deepens this narrative by showing how the heart's integrative power reconciles the primal instincts housed in the lower chakras with the expansive awareness of the upper chakras. This unification births the non-dual state, where opposites dissolve and the self experiences wholeness. But accessing this portal demands courage. The heart is often shielded by layers of egoic armor, defense mechanisms forged from fear, separation, and unhealed wounds. Wilber's emphasis on shadow work becomes essential here. By facing our disowned emotions and embracing our hidden truths, we dismantle these barriers, allowing the heart's energy to flow, unimpeded. In this state, the heart transforms into a radiant gateway, guiding us to the luminous reality of the light body. In his book, A Brief History of Everything, Ken Wilber paints a picture of the self as a dynamic, ever-evolving process. This perspective aligns seamlessly with the mystical archetype of the stellar being, an integrated being who embodies the light body in its most profound and complete expression. Far from being an unattainable ideal, the stellar being is the pinnacle of self-realization, where dualities dissolve and the self becomes a radiant vessel of higher consciousness. Wilber's concept of the centaur stage is pivotal here. At this stage, the mind and body, often treated as separate entities, merge into a harmonious whole. This integration creates a fertile ground for the light body to emerge, allowing the being to embody not just intellect or instinct, but a balanced synergy of both. The stellar being exemplifies this synthesis, uniting the masculine and feminine, shadow and light, earthly limitations, and divine transcendence into one luminous presence. However, this transformation demands more than aspiration. It requires deep self-honesty. Wilber emphasizes the need to confront our contradictions and embrace them as integral pieces of a greater truth. Rather than seeing imperfections as flaws, the stellar being views them as catalysts for growth. This radical acceptance dismantles the illusions of separation and empowers us to transcend the binary conflicts of human existence. Through this holistic approach, the journey toward the stellar being becomes not just a spiritual ascent, but an act of profound liberation. It's a return to our unique, radiant essence, a state of being that doesn't merely house the light body, but lives as its embodiment. In this integration, the stellar being stands as a testament to what is possible when we align fully with the multidimensional reality of existence. Ken Wilber's concept of the pre-trans fallacy offers a critical lens through which to view the spiritual journey. It warns against conflating regression, returning to pre-rational instinctual states, with true transcendence, which exists beyond the rational mind. This distinction is especially vital in the realm of light-body activation, where the allure of escapism can be mistaken for genuine evolution. Transcending lower consciousness does not mean rejecting our human experiences. It requires integrating them into a more expansive whole. Entitlement, blame, and fear, often viewed as impediments, are actually dense energies waiting to be transformed. Wilber's integral life practice outlines a holistic framework for this alchemy, blending physical vitality, emotional depth, cognitive clarity, and spiritual resonance. Each dimension becomes a pathway for transmuting lower vibrations into the coherent frequencies of the light body. The process begins with facing our shadows, not with judgment, but with curiosity. This compassionate inquiry dissolves resistance, allowing suppressed energies to surface and integrate. In doing so, we liberate ourselves from the gravitational pull of lower states, creating space for the light body to flourish. What emerges is a self anchored in clarity, peace, and multidimensional awareness, a testament to the transformative power of conscious integration. Ken Wilber's exploration of human consciousness shines a spotlight on the cultural matrix, a web of societal norms, inherited beliefs, and collective narratives that shape our identities. While this matrix provides structure, it also limits our perception, keeping us tethered to conditioned patterns of thought and behavior. The light body, by contrast, is a manifestation of the unprogrammed self, the part of us that exists beyond this conditioning, untouched by the narratives of society. Breaking free from the cultural matrix is an act of profound courage. It requires questioning the scripts we've internalized, expectations handed down by society, roles imposed by family, and limitations born of fear and self-doubt. Wilber's vision of evolutionary transcendence offers a guidepost, reminding us that activating the light body isn't about conforming to someone else's vision of enlightenment. Instead, it's about peeling back the layers of programming to reveal the unique, luminous self within. As the matrix dissolves, the unprogrammed self emerges, not as an empty vessel, but as a radiant constellation of authenticity, insight, and purpose. This self lives in alignment with the cosmos, its every action reflecting the harmony of the universe. Here lies the true power of the light body, a state of being that transcends fear, radiates freedom, and celebrates the infinite individuality of consciousness. By viewing the light body through the lens of Ken Wilber's integral theory, we see it not as an esoteric relic, but as a profound synthesis of ancient wisdom and modern understanding. Its activation is a multidimensional process that harmonizes mind-heart coherence, opens the heart portal, integrates the stellar being, transcends lower consciousness, and liberates the unprogrammed self. Wilber's framework reminds us that the light body isn't a destination, it's an unfolding. It's the dynamic interplay of all aspects of our being, woven together in a dance of evolution. As you embark on this path, remember that the secret to the light body isn't hidden. It's waiting to be revealed within you, step by luminous step.